So hello everybody, welcome again to another important lesson. So today we are going to talk about modal verb. So today we are going to talk about four different important modal verbs. We are going to talk about can, should, might and must. So first of all, we need to know that all these important modal verbs are totally different. It means they are not the same. That's why I'm going to tell you the function of all these important modal verbs. So number one, we need to know the difference between these, four different important modal verbs. So let's start one by one. So let's start with can. So when we say can, expresses possibility. What do we mean by possibility? Possibility, it means it might happen, it might not happen. So this is number one. Number two is should. Should expresses advice. Expresses advice. Number three, might expresses probability. Number four, must expresses certainty. Expresses certainty. That's why today we are going to talk about all these important modal verbs and try to really say what is the difference between them. So first of all, I'm going to give you some examples. Number one, I can get good marks. I can get good marks. So here we need to know that all of those important examples here are totally different. Just because we have what you call these modal verbs, they change what you call sentences. For example, I can go to school. It's not like I must go to school. When we say, for example, I can go to school, it means you can go, you cannot go. It means you are able to really go, but when you say I must go, it means you are obliged to really go to school. Here the difference between this important example is that when we say I can get good marks, I can get good marks, it means I can get good marks, I cannot get good marks. It means you are not sure, 100% you are not sure to really get good marks. That's why we say can. The next one is should. You should revise your lesson. You should revise your lesson. Okay, here we need to know the difference between all those important examples concerning the modal verb that we have here. You should revise. It means it's like an advice that you should really do, actually generally speaking. So when we say you should go to school, you should, it means you advise the person to really do something, you advise them to really do something, whatever. So we say you should revise, it means you should revise your lesson because you have exams, because you have quizzes, you have whatever. So this is number two. The next one is might. When we say might, expresses probability. Probability means what? Probability, it means it might happen, it might not happen. It means probable. It means you are not sure 100%. That's why here you have, for example, probability. One example that we should really pay attention to is that might here rain tomorrow. So we say it might rain tomorrow. When we say it might rain tomorrow, it means it might rain, it might not rain. It means you are not sure that it might rain tomorrow, but it's probably it might rain. The last one is must. When we say must, expresses certainty. When we say certainty, it means you are sure. It means you don't have the choice. You are sure 100%. So here, when you say, for example, you are certain, you are very sure that it might happen, it means you are very sure 100%. Example, you must stay at home. When I say you must stay at home today, don't go out. Means what? It means you must stay at home 100%. Okay? So this is the example that we should really pay attention to, generally speaking. And after, I have already prepared to you another example, an exercise that is totally important. So we say, hey, you need to really fill in this with the right important examples and also with the right important modal verbs. So try to really do this exercise at home. Try first of all to really pay attention to all those important examples and then give me the answers. So number one, he, the guy, be at the library, I am not sure. What are you going to say? Are you going to say he can? Are you going to say he might? Are you going to say he should? I don't know. So you try to really use the correct modal verb. Number two, she, the guy, stop smoking because it is dangerous. Because it is dangerous. Because it is dangerous. So this is number two. Number three, you, the guy, prepare well for the test. You prepare well for the test. It means you should really prepare or you must or whatever. So you try to really choose the correct modal verb. So this is the four different important modal verbs that are totally important of today. So in general, when we talk about what we call modal verbs, we talk about It's like auxiliaries. It means they are not very necessary in the sentence. It's not, they are just helping what's called the sentence. So for example, when we say, I can go to school, I can go to school, it means you can go to school. Here, the main verb is the go, it's not can. So can is just auxiliary. That's why here, what you should really do is that don't change it. Don't change, because it's just auxiliary verb, auxiliary, okay, model. So that's why we say, for example, when it comes to, for example, the main verb, you can really change them. When we say, for example, I can go, he can go, he can, for example, he can go. We don't change the main verb. But when we say, I go, you go, it goes. So here we add es. Why? Because it's the main verb. But concerning the modal verb, don't change them. So this is the examples, and this is what we call the exercise. Try to really do this one at home, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.